Today we are in Oak Hill Cemetery in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Grand Rapids Pioneer Cemetery, and we are here to visit the final resting place of Anna Bissell. Now if that name sounds familiar, it is the one and only Bissell family. Carpet sweeping business, the carpet sweeper, right here in Grand Rapids. It's gonna be a fun one. Stay tuned. Now right here, guys, I'm going to show you guys some landmarks to look for to see, find their final resting place. And I cannot talk today. Very easy to spot. This right here is probably one of the most unique mausoleums that I've ever seen. And there's a story behind this man. Not much of a story, but I'm going to be doing a video on him hopefully soon. This is the Mac Brown mausoleum. Very unique mausoleum, and if you see this, you're not too far from the final resting place of the Bissell family. It's actually right this way, right down this corner. As you come into the cemetery, there's the main road. That is Hall Road. You'll see the sign. It'll say Oak Hill Cemetery, and their monument is not hard to find whatsoever. You're going to see this mausoleum right here. Look for that. Very easy to spot in these four corners right here. You'll see this beautiful statue right here. And as you go around, you'll see this mausoleum right here. Clark. And you'll see, you cannot miss it. This great big beautiful monument, which I can't get the full spectrum of because of the sun, but beautiful monument right here. And this is the Bissell family. And right here, we cannot talk about Anna Bissell without talking about the inventor of the Bissell carpet sweeper, Melville Bissell.
Melville Bissell was born in Hartwick, New York, and grew up in Berlin, Wisconsin. As a young adult, he opened a grocery store in 1862 with his father in Kalamazoo, Michigan, selling it in 1869 and opening a crockery and glassware store in Grand Rapids, Michigan in 1870. He made money manufacturing crockery and invested in real estate. Following the financial panic of 1873 and the following economic depression, Bissell began working on a carpet sweeper. In 1876, Bissell patented a sweeper with a central brush, rubber wheels, and other improvements over previous sweepers. A fire in 1884 destroyed his first factory, but he was able to overcome the loss and still later expand his business. Following his death from pneumonia in 1889 in Grand Rapids, his wife Anna Bissell took control of the company, becoming America's first female corporate chief executive officer.
Let's go check out the location of the original factory, guys, and then we'll come back and we'll spend some time with Miss Anna Bissell, and I'll tell you a little bit of history about Miss Anna Bissell. See you guys in a minute.
As you can see here, this is the current home of the DeVos Place Convention Center. And I've been in this building many times. But once upon a time, this was also the location of the original Bissell factory. All because of spilled sawdust. Like a lot of well-intentioned people plan on having a relaxing Saturday, we didn't really mean to start a cleaning. It just happened. In 1876, Melville R. Bissell and his wife Anna were running a small crockery shop in Grand Rapids. Sick of constantly cleaning sawdust off the shop's carpet, Melville invented and patented a one-of-a-kind sweeper. It didn't take long for friends and customers at the shop to ask about buying the sweeper, and when they did, a new business was born. Right here on the banks of the Grand River sat at one time the original factory of the Bissell Carpet Sweeper Company. After Anna married Melville Bissell at the age of 19, they became a joint partner in their crockery and China business. The Bissell Sweeper website recounts that Miss Bissell complained to her husband about sawdust that collected in their carpets and was difficult to remove, whereupon he made a great improvements to a new invention called the carpet sweeper. When Bissell's husband invented the Bissell carpet sweeper in 1876, Bissell became a salesperson traveling from town to town selling the sweeper. Bissell was the #1 salesperson. After her husband's death in 1889, and with 5 children and 1 grandchild, she took over the business and became the chief executive officer of the Bissell Company. Bissell established new guidelines on trademarks and patents and moved Bissell carpet sweepers into the international market. By 1899, she had created the largest organization of its kind in the world. In 1919, also became the chairman of the Bissell Company. As president of the corporation and chairman of the board, she introduced progressive labor policies, including workmen's compensation and pension plans, long before these practices were widespread in the industry. It was said of her that she studied business the way other women of her time studied French. She kept pace with the growing complexities of industrialism and knew every facet of the Bissell production. Anna was a charter member of the Ladies Literary Club, a life member of the Women's City Club, and an active member of Zonta. She served on the board of the Clark Memorial Home and was for years sole woman member of the National Hardware Men's Association. She was a generous philanthropist. She was the first woman trustee of the Methodist Episcopal Church and was actively involved in Bissell House, a recreation and training program for Grand Rapids, Michigan youth and immigrant women. She also served in the board of what was to become Blodgett Home for Children. In July 2016, a 7-foot statue of Anna was unveiled.
She had a heart, and she was tough. As the daughter of a seafaring Scotsman, she was no nonsense. She valued hard work and expected it from others.
We celebrate her legacy as much for what she did as for how she did it.
You know, when you look back and you learn about who she was and what she did, it should inspire all of us.
Losing Melville must have broken her heart, but at the same time his loss led Anna to the helm of their company in 1889. It is this moment that the sculpture captures Anna stepping into the role of president and manager of the Bissell Company, literally rising to the challenge on an inclined base.
On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Anna Bissell.
It is located outside the DeVos Place Grand Gallery in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The bronze statue with Anna Bissell was designed by Anne Hirsch. It was funded by the Peter Secchia family. Bissell's home, known as the Bissell House in Grand Rapids, Michigan, no longer exists. However, its site is now occupied by Wood TV. Here we are on the former site of the Bissell family home on College Avenue in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It is the current site of our local TV station, Wood TV. The house sat almost right where this building is, right here. But this is the former site of the Bissell family house.
So if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share, and definitely hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below, guys. Let me know what you guys thought. Thanks for watching, guys. Until the next adventure, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Peace.